Hey guys, DapperJester here. We're gonna jump right into the good stuff. There's no pausing now. If you see, we have kind of like a scroll wheel of stuff we can do. We can battle, unlock a door, which we can't actually do yet, we don't have the key. We have the difficulties. I'm not socially challenged, nor am I musically challenged. Well, I am musically challenged, and I'm stubborn, so I do medium. We have the floors here. You can access different floors as soon as you unlock them. We have our gear, and this is where the non-magic magic happens. This is where we're going to make our stuff, create our spells, get the keys. And if you look at each recipe requires items, and you get the items from, can you guess it? Battles. Exactly, I knew you guys are smart. But right now we have our weapon, a butter knife. A red butter knife. We have bronze armor. We don't have any accessories yet. We'll get to those. Our spell slot gives us a third spell to use. And we have obsidian. Now this is incorrect. Obsidian is not a mineral. It's a rock. Now, here is the synthesis page. This is where, or this is actually what, making everything will look like. If you see, we have our XP at the very top. Which worried me the first time I saw that, because they take your XP to make stuff. So if you drop your percentage down as low as possible, you'll have to give up less XP. But let's be honest guys, 0.1% chance? That's not even worth it. You can have my extra XP. But if you go all the way to the right and pump it up as high as you can, you give up more. From 16 to 54, I don't know the percentages of it. But you only have 95%. That's as high as you can go on this. So that means there'll always be a 5% chance of you failing. And let me tell you, when you fail at 95%, it's soul crushing. It's happened to me a few times on this. But we made the black potion, which gives us 2 health. And it had a cool little description about my soul being dark. But because we used the 3 obsidian, they're not there anymore. We have to go grind for some more. And that's kind of where this comes into. The whole point is to grind for items and rock out to awesome music. But here's our spell sets. Now, as you see, we have a third slot now. That was the spell slot 3. And I believe we go up to 5. And that gets a little complicated. You have Azure Wind, which is a heal spell, and Spheric, which is a direct damage quick spell. Now, I don't like Azure Wind, so I don't tend to use it a lot. The problem is it costs more and takes longer to cast, and the chances of you actually taking more damage than healing is fairly high. So I tend to have Barrier, Arclight, and Spheric until you start getting better spells. But if you hover over it and hit the cast button, you can actually practice it. Now you saw it was infinitely smaller than Arclight, which has 3 sets of notes to push. Spheric has dos. Let's see, this is Azure Wind. Like I said, you can use it if you like to cast heal spells all day, you're more than welcome. Now, we only have 4 spells right now, but you can actually categorize them into different sets. The first one is Power, second one's Timer. Timer is how long it takes to reset. So see, Azure Wind has a 70-second timer. Most of our songs are 3 minutes. So you have to get it off immediately. Your casting is how much it costs. Spheric and Arclight, yeah, Arclight's like 2 points less than Spheric. But that's it. That's everything we can do around here. Now, see, Fallout Scroll and Dusk Till Dawn Scroll are 2 spells, but we don't have the stuff to do it right now. But we can battle our first guy. Let's do Golden. Now, I'm not going to talk during these battles. I'm going to go subtitled. So I hope you're ready for this. And there we go, guys. The first real battle of the game. That wasn't tutorial. That was straight up us whooping ass on him. Now, we did get one item, not enough to do anything. We got rubber cement, which is not quite rubber, not quite cement. Actually, rubber cement is really, really tough. I've got to give credit to rubber cement. I've used it when doing wiring, and you do not want to get that stuff on your hands. That's bad news bears. But, if you see, 2 items require rubber cement. So let's go back out and whoop up on him again. There we go. Now, if you notice, even though it's 64% chance, we still haven't gotten the treasured item yet. If you notice, first battle, he really isn't that tough. But I'm going to go ahead and do one more battle off screen. And as you see, we still didn't get the treasured item. But that's it. We've whooped up on him 3 times now. You've seen 2. I've seen 3. I'm going to move on to the next guy, because I don't want you to be bored with him over and over. Now we got the Holiday Wampa. Now if you notice, his stats are a little bit better than Golden. Go, the Holiday Wampa down. Now see, here we go. This is what's so funny. That last item has a 48% chance to drop. We got it first battle, whereas the Golden still hasn't dropped his 65% item. You gotta love percentages. See, we still can't make stuff, but we're getting close to a few items, and in a few more battles, we'll have everything we need. Now here, this magic staff will give an extra +1, so equip that right away. You don't want a butter knife. Now, this experience gem is different from the other items you'll get. The experience gem is used to, well, gain experience. You desynthesize it instead of synthesizing it. All you do is you hover over it and you hit your cast spell. And ta-da! Now, at the beginning, your XP for your levels are pretty important. The higher level you are, the more damage you can take and give. As we get further in, the XP will be more used for synthesizing. But let's go ahead back into the battle screen. Now, I kind of went over this, but a little bit more definition. You can see his HP, his offense, his defense, and flow is how his music goes. The higher the flow, the faster his rhythm is. That's right. We're fighting a derpfish. Doesn't look so much derpy as dangerous, but I still love the derpfish. You know, do I dare take on the derpfish? You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. That's why Dirtfish is ranked #1. Technically the third enemy, but #1 in damage. But as you see, we got the Straw Man, which is an accessory. So if we go on over here to gear, and we can actually make the iridescent battle axe, but I'm gonna wait on that. We can make the we can equip the Straw Man, which gives us +6 to HP, which is a great boon. But let's go ahead and make the iridescent battle axe. Now we'll see if we can succeed at 50%. That's a common occurrence. 50% will always give you heartache, so let's try a little bit higher. There we go. I tend to like to keep my success at 95%. It costs a little bit extra, but I don't like failing. But we de-equipped the magic staff, which we had for like one battle. Let's head on back and fight the Dirtfish again. There we go. And we got the fanny pack, which I love that we got the fanny pack because it's defensive armor. But the fact that the percentage is so low and we got it the second battle, well, as I will remind you, the Golem still hasn't dropped all his jank yet. Well, let's give him another try. That's it, I'm done. I'm not fighting him on screen anymore. You guys don't have to suffer through it again. But you've seen all the baddies floor 1 has the offer. There is one more thing that we have to do on this floor, but we have to create everything first. We can make Key the first, but I'm going to make everything in the game, so I'm not leaving here until we have everything. I'm not going to show you this all on screen. That's a lot of grinding. But when you get back next time, I'll show you all the items I got, and we'll synthesize everything. Until then, guys, safe travels.